For your consideration, would like to share with you now 10 reasons why people don't attend ball games. That's right, there's a lot of people who don't like to go to ball games. These are 10 reasons why they don't go. Let's take a look together, shall we? Number 10, I was taken to too many games by my parents when I was a kid. So now they're kind of sick of the old ball games. Why would they want to go to the ball games now? Number 9, I suspect that I was sitting next to some hypocrites at the game because they didn't pay attention. And who wants to go to a ball game with a bunch of hypocrites? Number 8, it seems the games are always scheduled when I want to do other things like, go to church. So they don't go to ball games. Number 7, the band played numbers I'd never heard before. Not the good old fight songs. I can't blame them then for not wanting to go to a ball game, could you? Number 6, I went to a lot of games, but the coach never bothered to thank me. Who wants to go to a game when you don't feel appreciated? I can understand why nobody ever wants to attend this thing. Number 5, the referees made decisions I couldn't agree with, so I'm not going back to that ball game. Now imagine if the people who were in charge of getting the stands filled for the ball game said, people have some valid excuses for not attending the ball game. I know! Let's change it! We'll advertise Frisbee, and we'll bring in a band, and we'll make sure that there's celebrities there, because then people will want to attend ball games. Now, if I were the inventor of baseball or football, whichever game you want it to be, I'd be going, hey, what's the matter with the game itself? Why are you trying to hide the game and bring in people with other things? Isn't that kind of a bait and switch after all? Bingo. And that's exactly what we do with church. Because people supposedly have excuses, we change the way it looks on the outside and unfortunately on the inside so then people will want to attend. If I were the inventor of church, I'd be saying, hey, what are you doing changing it? It is fine by itself. It doesn't need your help. Thank you very much. And so we go down our list. Where are we at? Number 4, the reasons that people do not attend ball games. Often the game goes into overtime or extra innings, and I'd be late getting home. Besides, you might miss the Cracker Barrel. Number 3, the seats were too hard and uncomfortable. Who wants to go to that kind of game? Number 2, the people I sat next to didn't seem friendly. No reason to go to a ball game then. And finally, timpani, please. Same budget. The number 1 reason people don't attend ball games, every time I went, they asked for money. I'm not going back to that place. No sirree, Bob. Not until they bait and switch me like we tend to do these days with our marketing of the church, all the way from ads in the yellow pages, our internet marketing, even our church signs.
Hello, brother. Did you see my super relevant sign here? Isn't it awesome?
No, it is not awesome at all.
Gasp. I am paralyzed with shock. Why do you deny its awesomeness?
Because these words do not reflect the awesome nature of the Jesus we worship, the glorified God-man who rules from the right hand of his Father in heaven. Rather, these words make it seem like we worship some kind of lonely, insecure, social trend bandwagon jumper who desperately wants everyone to like him. So I'm afraid this sign makes us look quite foolish.
But remember, as Christians, we are to be considered fools by the world.
Yes, but we are to be considered fools for believing that God took on human flesh and died on the cross to forgive our sins. We are not to be considered fools for pandering to a subsection of youth culture that we just found out about 5 seconds ago, by essentially teaching them that their unbelief can magically be overcome by picturing the Son of God as an indie rock, bass-playing, organic fruit muncher, who wears Sally Jesse Raphael glasses and bright orange ski caps in 90-degree weather because he's oh so very. Why are you smiling?
I just thought of our next sign.
Please don't tell me.
This church is prayer conditioned.
Prayer conditioning. Get it, lady?